There is a wealth of important information on the NBCC website, and I want to give you a tour of some of the available resources. For most applicants, the examination brings a lot of anxiety since it is such a high-stakes assessment. I highly recommend familiarizing yourself with these important resources. As you can see on the blue sidebar, this page contains many topics. There are subpages with information on the examinations, how they are administered, how to request special examination accommodations, existing examination security measures, a link to examination preparation guides, and an overview of the DSM-5 TR, as well as information about who writes and creates the examinations to be as non-biased and culturally sensitive as possible. If you scroll down this page, you will find other informative links and a place to ask questions. Let's start with the information on the two examinations that are used for certification and licensure. The National Counselor Examination, NCE, is the most widely used examination. On this page, there is an overview of the examination and links to other areas of the website, including a link to the NCE content outline. This information is also available on the next tab, labeled Content. This is one of the most important pages on our website. Familiarizing yourself with this content will assist you in preparing for the NCE. The examination questions are built around the 6 counselor work behaviors that have been identified by subject matter experts, SMEs. This table shows you how the questions are distributed among those work areas. This information can help you plan how to study for the examination. It is also useful to understand what curricular content is included on the examination. The NCE is comprised of 200 multiple-choice questions, 160 of which are counted toward your score. The other 40 are field-tested for possible inclusion in upcoming examination versions. The website includes sample questions to show how questions are asked and answered. Another invaluable resource is your examination handbook. I strongly recommend reading through it carefully before taking the NCE. The following topics are covered in the handbook: examination purpose, content, and format, eligibility requirements, registering for the NCE, including how to schedule, accommodations, deferrals, or appointment changes, and a section on personal emergencies, inclement weather, and power failures. Taking the examination, including security requirements, the examination process, and differences between taking the NCE in person or online. This is a must-read for every examinee. What happens after taking the examination, including how to appeal examination results. The information on the National Clinical Mental Health Counseling Examination, NCMHCE, is similar to that of the NCE. The primary difference is that the NCMHCE is built around case studies instead of standard multiple-choice questions. There are sample case studies to help familiarize yourself with how the NCMHCE assesses your knowledge of mental health counseling. After each part of the case study, you will answer multiple-choice questions. You will also notice that the format differs from that of the NCE. The NCMHCE includes 11 case studies, 10 of which are counted toward your score. One case study and the multiple-choice questions associated with it is being field-tested. There are 2 ways to take the NCE or NCMHCE, in person at a testing center or using the online remotely proctored OnView delivery. It is extremely important to familiarize yourself with the testing administration you will be using. If you choose a test center, the web page has a short video that shows what to expect when you arrive at the center. This section also includes information on how special examination accommodations are managed, security requirements, breaks, and ID requirements. It is critical that the name in our database that gets sent to Pearson is the same as what is listed on your ID. You will not be allowed to take the examination if they do not match. Also, make sure your ID is not expired, as Pearson will not accept it. There is also a link to the NBCC Pearson View page. Similar information is provided regarding taking the examination online with a remote proctor. The primary difference with testing online is that it is your responsibility to ensure your equipment and internet connection are compatible with the examination platform and can be maintained for the full 4 hours. There's a very important link that provides all the technical information. It is crucial that you read through this and run systems checks prior to taking your examination. One of the primary differences between the two examination administration types is that when you use OnView, the only special accommodations that can be provided is extra time. Speaking of examination accommodations, that is what we will look at next. When you submit your application, you will have the opportunity to request special examination accommodations. This page provides a lot of information on the types of accommodations available and what is required to be eligible. Included is a link to the accommodations policy and the form that is used to make the request. NBCC takes examination security seriously, and you should be aware of what this entails. When you begin your examination, you will agree to a non-disclosure statement. For your convenience, NBCC offers links to examination preparation materials. We do not make recommendations regarding study materials, but there are a number of popular resources on this page. The other tabs on this page include interesting and relevant information about how the examinations are created and continually updated. The more you know about the examination you will be taking, the better chance you have for success. If you have questions regarding any of this information we have reviewed, please contact certification@nbcc.org.